Okay, welcome back. This is part 2 of Run Harder and and Smarter. So let's get right into it. When I'm looking for loads, like I said, I'm looking for them to be back to back. Okay, same day pickup, less than 10 hours, 12 hours. I want to have another load under my truck and keep this truck moving. That's the only way I see it. I have considerable things to do because my truck, considering that it is a 2015 Freightliner, and I have a 5-year, 450,000 miles warranty on my truck. So that tells me one or two things. Am I going to slow this truck down and just slow my payments down and pay it out for 5 years, or speed things up and get it done in 3.5? Right now my truck payment is $3,200 a month. Insurance is running me $763 a month. That is one of the reasons why I could have had it a little smaller than that, down to 5. But I have other things inside my insurance, medical, a whole lot of other things that I need, okay, for myself. And if I get out here and hurt somebody or this and that, so I ain't looking at somebody picking up, suing me and trying to, get everything out of me they can by me running my truck in my own business, which is separated, but still people are going to try it. So, I have different things in there because I don't want that headache if anything, God forbid, that stuff happens. So I have the extra to do what I have to do. If I hurt somebody out here, that the medical can be paid for and whole 9 yards. So that's one of the reasons why my insurance is a lot higher. When I came to Landstar, I had ATBS as my CPAs in the beginning, and they were real helpful. I love them out there, man. They take care of my stuff, get my taxes done, everything, man. And they be on point with it. You get the stuff in there they need, they're gonna do it. Because my taxes usually hit me between $8,000 and $9,000 a year. So, and I have to have that stuff paid. And I have that. I've already worked on that and this and that. So at the end of the year, or whenever I have to do things, I have the money when tax season comes. I will have that money every year. Okay, because I know a couple of people who have gotten hit by that and lost their trucks and everything else. But I'm getting off the point right now. So we talked about the insurance, and when I talked to these CPAs, I sat down with them about my household, my everything that I have to pay out. And basically what happens, I'm putting out about to run my household, mortgage, everything, car notes, kids, whatever it may be. I'm basically busting out about $8,000, just a little less, but about $8,000 a month that I have to bring into the house. Okay. And can I do it here at Landstar? Yeah, I can do it here at Landstar. I've been doing it at Landstar. I've been doing it since I first got to Landstar. It's all because how I run my truck. I can make that money. I went with a brand new truck because I know my truck is going to run team sometime and also solo sometimes. See, I can't put that type of miles on a used truck without it having breakdowns and this and that, and having me downtime at that time and point. I can't do that. I got bills to pay, this and that, the whole 9 yards, and I like my lifestyle, so I'm gonna maintain it and keep pushing the way I need to keep pushing. So, the way I do things on this truck has to do with how I run and how I get paid out here. I have done it before of running deadhead miles, but I don't like doing them, but I do them because they do pay and get the money in my pocket the way I need to have it in there. I have to make a certain amount, okay? And what I wanted to share with you is that with this 5-year, 450,000 mile payment, I'm not trying to. My mindset, I'm not keeping it. 3.5 years, I'm done with this truck payment. Well, you say how I'm gonna do that? Well, because every second month, I'll double my payments. Okay, so it's 64. Okay, so if you add that on to that 8,000 every 2 months, that comes out to 11,000 some odd dollars. Okay, and every 2 months I have to have that. Now, how do I get up to that? How do I get up to doing that and this and that? Well, everybody does things different. I'm a big saver, very big saver, and I don't believe in, like my wife said, once I get my mind set on something, it's very hard to break me off of that. It's very hard. That's how I wound up getting this truck. And to be truthful with you, I have a second truck in mind already. In the end of this 3 years, because this truck is not going to do what I want to do out here on this road. I need a longer wheelbase truck to do some of the things I need to do out here. I need to stretch this out another 10 feet. So, but that's here nor there. But I double my payments up, and I figure by the time when I'm done with my CPAs and everybody's working with me on this, I am pretty much going to have this done in 3.5 years. Will my truck hold up for that? It should. Will I have to fix things? Yes. That 450,000 miles, I plan on having that burnt out in 3.5 years. Okay, so I have this mindset of running, and I've always had that since I started trucking. Was that you run the truck, and everything's going to be all right, and it does wind up being that way. Okay, you'll make your savings, and my savings have already cleared over 10 grand just for the truck. Nothing else. It's for it to be fixed. My taxes, everything I need to have done. Okay, you can do that. Ever since I picked up this truck, I've made that type of savings out here. Okay, when I say damn man, I'm in the hole, it's because I don't have nothing extra to spend. You see what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude, man, I go around, like right now, my damn tennis shoes has dirt and stuff on it, climbing all up on the, I need new tennis shoes. But they ain't in my budget. Do I have money to go buy it? Yeah, I do have money to go buy it, but they work. And with me climbing all over the damn flatbed and this and that, you know what? Ain't no use buying new tennis shoes until these damn things have holes in them. Okay? That's the type of person I am. Save and save and save. I have vacation stuff planned up. I save for that stuff. So if you want to get out here and go do it and go buy you a brand new truck or buy you a used truck, make sure you have the money to do what you have to do. I made the mistake of coming in here and buying my truck first off, brand new. And why I say that is because I didn't have no money to back me. For little things like this and that, or the APU or the other shit that I didn't understand when I first bought my truck. That I had to put out, when my down payment was this amount, which my total down payment wound up to be 16 grand. When I set $3,000-$4,000 aside to get the extra stuff I needed, then when I got my truck, I wasn't prepared to, I gotta pay this over here on the for my taxes, my $22.90, and I needed this on the truck so I can, run my stuff inside the truck. So that money went away real quick. So actually, this truck, when I first bought it, cost me about 16 grand down to do it. Did I have to put all that down? No, I could have got a used truck and less money down. But the way I run my truck, because it runs teams, I have to have it that way. have to have a brand new truck. A used truck is not going to stand up for what I'm getting ready to do to it. See, I'm not here to save my truck or preserve it for the next 10, 15 years. That's not what, preserve it for another 10 years or put a million miles on it. Because it's not going to last that long the way I want to run my truck. So, as being part of a team and solo, this truck keeps moving all the time, and the miles are going to pile up on it quickly. Okay? So a used truck, I can't do that with because I can't afford the downtime. I don't want I ain't got time to be running around fixing stuff, running around getting brand new sets of tires or putting this on there or this and that on there. When these tires run down, there's a whole brand new set. I'm gonna come out of pocket for $5 grand and get a whole brand new set put on this truck because I don't run recaps. I don't have time for that downtime and this and that to keep for tires and this and that. I ain't got time for all of that. Okay, but I'm able to save the money that I have in case something like that does. So if I bought a used truck, I'd have been probably and already had some things that's already been broke down, and then I would have to sit up there and spend more money or go in a hole to get a loan to get that shit fixed. No. So that's why I bought a brand new truck. You have to buy what you want to buy and what fits you. Okay? And that's the best way of doing it, and that's the best way I can tell you guys on how to really look for a truck and buy something that's going to fit the business that you're in. Don't just go out and buy a truck just because it's cute, or I like this because that's a badass truck, or this and that, or whatever it may be. My mindset is fuel savings, run, and pocket. I go without because that's what my family needs, is me to send that money home. Okay, this thing goes down, hey, I don't have a problem going to get another truck. It can be total. It's not going to stop me from keep my business and my livelihood from moving around. That was the first thing I thought about when I bought a brand new truck, was save. If something happens to this, I flip it. It ain't worth a damn this and that. I guarantee you the next day I can go buy another truck. Because this truck did it for me. Okay? And that man upstairs, yes, God has a big hand in this. Appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna get into some more stuff. My next video, this one's getting a little bit longer, so there you have it. I know some of my subscribers wanted to find out exactly how I did it, or what I put down on my truck and how much my truck payment was and this and that. Okay, you got it there. I did this for you guys because you guys were really asking me about this quite a bit. But it can be done, guys. It can be done. Okay, but don't come out here with no weak work ethic and then think you're going to do something, okay, out here, make all this money, this and that. Be prepared before you come out here. Make sure you have at least, if you don't have a whole lot, make sure at least you have $6 grand extra sitting on the side. Not like I did. I came in here and put everything down I had on it and didn't know where I was going to go from it, but it worked out. So, guys, put some little extra down, put your savings away, and that's the majority of how you're going to get through this trucking industry. Okay? Run harder and work smarter. You can do it. Okay? So, not everybody has teams, so this doesn't always apply to a lot of solos. But just take a little bit from here and a little bit from there, and I guarantee you, dude, you make it out here. Okay? And I'd like to thank Gary over there. Gary I talked to over there. I don't know if he's checked out my videos or not, man. But hey, man, we had a good conversation. Enjoyed the company over there, man. And I'm gonna let you go.